She was like a emblem of the Federation to him. And in
Right.
his mind, he had convinced himself that the Federation had destroyed his planets, even though he was under the wrong assumption. That was what he lived and based his whole entire being on. So
Right.
I do appreciate this episode for trying to steer us in a less obvious way and give us more character and more characterizations and motivations why these people are the way they are, and also using that to talk about our outward society and how we view the poor, how we view the people who are
Mm.
disfranchised, and things like that. And then also viewing our world leaders who make crazy decisions. So I think, in my opinion, it did its job.
Okay, okay. Let me give my little. I gave one thumbs up. My one thumbs up was because I did genuinely like the show. I thought the finale was decent. I did have some critiques. I'll tell you what I liked about it. You already know there was enough action to keep me like, okay. Well, anytime I see the ship and I see it firing and I see that type of stuff, like it's you got me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then anytime they do this new Trek warp into action shit, I fucking love it when they pew, 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 and all the ships just start showing pew, 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 pew. Like, yo, I love that shit. Like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? So I love that aspect of it. I love the fact that they finally did have a confrontation, even though I do agree with Ty. It would have been nice to see more of a Spock versus Kirk type of you know what I'm saying? With Nala and Anisha, but overall I did like it. But I did have some critiques, and I did share one with Zyla before we started here. And the biggest one that I have is like, she's still a fugitive. Like, they let her go at the end of the episode, right? She escaped from jail. She escaped. She didn't finish her sentence. You know what I'm saying? And then she just showed up. She went off on the leader of Starfleet, and then they just let her go.
I
Like,
think if they locked her up at this point,
I mean,
it
no,
would
but
just go crazy.
I mean, listen, I know it's weird, right? But like, through all of the moral stuff that Nala was talking, she still did sentence this young lady to 15 years or so, or maybe even more, in a work camp of which she escaped with Noose Braca. And then afterwards, because I guess she feels sorry for him because she essentially kidnapped Caleb, you know what I'm saying? She's just gonna let her get off with a slap on the wrist after all this time. And I ain't gonna lie, it was a little weird how her mom, after she had a chance to kind of go off on her in front of the quadrant, was kind of like, all right, I guess, you know, okay, son, I guess Starfleet's cool now. Like, I am a little on the fence about that. Like, it would have been kind of intriguing to see that there were more layers to the relationship with her and Noose Brock. You know what I mean? Like, I was expecting that a little bit. Like, I was glad that we got to get a little bit of the insight as to what the crime actually was and how she was involved and why it was that she was given such a harsh sentence for something that didn't appear to be her fault in the beginning. And I still think that's harsh because she didn't kill nobody. She didn't pull the trigger. She got 15 for not stopping him from killing somebody. Like, that's
I
still
think it
feels super harsh.
was not to say that I agree, because I'm kind of like, it's a messed up situation. But she was like, you came on that ship armed, you got the schematics, you kind of paved the way. What did you think was gonna happen if you walked
Yeah,
into a scenario with weapons? I'm
yeah.
like,